You need to hear this if you're a history enthusiast. What's something people don't know about Joseph, the important Hebrew figure in the Bible's book of Genesis? Imagine a world where ancient prophecies unfold before our very eyes, reshaping national identities and religious expressions. The assembly of the house of Joseph, a concept deeply rooted in biblical prophecy, promises just such a transformation. It foretells the reformation of a group once scattered, now poised to reclaim its historic essence. This isn't just about history repeating itself, it's about the coming of the Messiah to reign on earth. The descendants of Joseph's two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, became the dominant tribes of the northern kingdom of Israel, transforming it into the house of Joseph, while the southern kingdom became the house of Judah. Everybody is looking for the key to understanding ancient prophecies and their impact on our world today. The biblical narrative is rich with stories of prophecy and divine promise, none more intriguing than the assembly of Joseph. This event, foretold to reshape the very fabric of religious and national identities, stands as a testament to the enduring power of ancient texts in modern times. The prophecy outlines three critical events preceding the second coming of Christ. First, the fullness of the Gentiles. Second, the gathering of Judah. And third, the assembly of Joseph. Each phase holds significant implications, but it is the assembly of Joseph that captures the imagination with its promise of reuniting long-lost tribes under a common banner. The tribes of Israel, after the reign of King Solomon, were divided into two kingdoms, the northern kingdom of Israel and the southern kingdom of Judah. This division marked the beginning of a long history of dispersion and loss of identity for the tribes of the northern kingdom, often referred to as the lost tribes. Today, this historical backdrop gains relevance as we witness global shifts in demographic trends. The prophecies unfolding seems mirrored in these contemporary movements, suggesting that what was once written might indeed be coming to fruition. The fullness of the Gentiles refers to a prophesied period where non-Israelite nations reached their zenith in terms of influence and population before a significant demographic shift. Arguably, this phase has already been completed as global trends begin to reverse, marking the start of the next prophetic phase. This reversal is not just a demographic shift, but a signal to the world, indicating the movement towards the next stages of biblical prophecy. The return of the tribe of Judah to their ancestral land is a phenomenon that has been observed over the past century. This gathering is a fulfillment of prophecy and sets the stage for the subsequent assembly of Joseph. By understanding this historic return, we gain insights into how prophecies have been and continue to be fulfilled, reaffirming the interconnectedness of past, present, and future events in the biblical context. Unlike the gathering of Judah, the assembly of Joseph is an event anticipated with much speculation and excitement. It represents not just a physical gathering, but a spiritual and national revival. Prophecies indicate a dramatic turn of events leading to this assembly, involving a rediscovery of identity among the descendants of Joseph. This part of the prophecy remains unfulfilled, making it a focal point for both scholars and believers. As the descendants of Joseph come together, a unique national identity is expected to emerge. This identity will likely be distinct from traditional Jewish identity, which has evolved significantly under the influences of various cultural and religious practices over the centuries. The formation of this new identity will challenge existing norms and potentially create a new paradigm in the understanding of biblical national identities. The Levitical Code, originally a religious and societal framework for the Israelites, is predicted to become the national constitution for the assembled nation of Joseph. However, its application and interpretation may vary widely among the assembly. This variability reflects the diverse backgrounds of those who will gather under the banner of Joseph, each bringing their unique perspectives and traditions to the collective understanding of the Levitical Code. The assembly will not be an isolated event. It will involve participants from across the globe, from various religious and ethnic backgrounds. This includes groups who may not currently identify with mainstream Jewish communities, but share ancestry or belief in their descent from the tribes of Israel. Identifying these participants and understanding their motivations and backgrounds will be crucial for comprehending the full scope of the Assembly's impact. Modern religious movements such as the rise in Messianic Judaism and the increasing interest in biblical prophecies among various Christian denominations suggest a groundswell of interest that could be part of the prophetic calling of the Assembly of Joseph. These movements, while diverse, share a common thread in their return to Judaic roots and practices, signaling a broader preparation for the events prophesied. Prophecy suggests multiple potential locations for the assembly, with a significant emphasis on regions described in biblical texts. Africa, with its historical and prophetic connections, emerges as a primary candidate. Understanding these geographical clues is essential for preparing for the assembly, both logistically and spiritually. The assembly is expected to be a prolonged process, potentially spanning decades, similar to the Israelites' journey from Egypt. This extended period will allow for the gradual integration and settlement of the disparate groups joining the assembly. Drawing parallels with historical events provides a framework for managing expectations and planning for this monumental event. The assembly's cultural and social ramifications will be profound. It will influence global perceptions of nationality, religion, and community, challenging existing boundaries and fostering new forms of cultural synthesis. The impact will likely extend beyond the participants, affecting global cultural and religious landscapes. Challenges in identifying true descendants of Joseph and controversies over the interpretation and implementation of prophecies are expected. These issues will require careful handling to avoid divisiveness and ensure the assembly's success. Navigating these challenges will be crucial for maintaining unity and purpose among the participants. The Assembly of Joseph is not just an event of historical reclamation, but a forward-looking movement poised to reshape modern religious and national identities. Its fulfillment could mark a new chapter in human history, characterized by a return to ancient truths and the establishment of new societal norms. As we stand on the brink of this prophetic assembly, it is crucial to reflect on the lessons of the past while looking forward with hope and determination to the future that awaits.